All right, good morning. I'm planning on doing Leetcode contest 278 virtually. I didn't attend yesterday, so I plan on doing it today morning. Let's see what happens. I got my coffee, so here we go. Okie dokie. Open these guys up. Okay, odd indices, non-increasing order. Non-decreasing order. Okay, so monotonically non-decreasing for odd and even indices. Okay, so we should be able to just take each odd and even indice and just place those into an array. And then we can just interleave those. All right. Okay, so we'll do this A and B for even and odd. We'll sort those and then interleave them. So if it's odd, we'll put it on A dot push back A sub I. Otherwise, you can do B, push back the evens, sort. So we want it non-increasing for this one and then non-decreasing for the other one. All right, so non-increasing, and then this is non. Did I get that right? Non-increasing means it's going down or staying the same. Non-decreasing is going up or staying the same, right? Okay, and then every other one. Pretty naive algorithm, but whatever, it works, right? Let's see. A dot clear. A dot push back A sub I. A dot push back B sub I. Return A. Okay, not very efficient, but I think it works. Oh, hold on. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 1, and then 2, 1. Uh-oh. And divided by 2. That doesn't look right. Whoa, what did I do? Why am I only getting 2, 1? Oh, the indice needs to change separately. Okay, it's a separate and distinct indice. We'll just call it J. J plus plus. J plus plus. Uh-oh, that's not right. I is less than N. Oh, wait, these are separate. Okay, they are separate and distinct. Okay, so do K. All right, this will be J, and this guy will be K. All right. That should do it. 2, 3, 4, 1 looks right. 2, 1, 2, 1. All right, looks good. All right, that's cool. All right, so this is AC. How to make it faster, or maybe more efficient. I guess we could manually perform some kind of sorting, but yeah, this is okay, I guess. It's not too bad. What if we do this? Copy if A dot begin, A dot end, back inserter, A, Oh, let's do this. I don't know if this is gonna look nice or not. Probably not. But whatever. Return. Oops, hold on, this is -1. So this would be a mutable lambda. Return plus I and 1. So A and B can be just copied over here using the STL, like that works too. And questionable if it's better than that for loop. I don't know, probably not. This is a decent solution, and as long as we don't mind using extra memory, it's super easy just to stick these into separate arrays, sort them, and then interleave them. Whatever. Let's do this. Range. Let's do this. Enumerate. Yep. Enumerate A. We'll go through each of these. If I and 1. Let's do this. A, B equals 2 different lists. A dot append except I. Otherwise, B dot append it. And sort A. A dot sort. B dot sort. A dot reverse. For I in range N, J and K are equal to 0 and 0. If I and 1, it's odd, then we'll do, let's see, clear A, we'll return it in the end. So append, I suppose we could pop them off of this thing too, right? Nah, it's okay, we'll just do this, it's easier. A sub J plus equals 1. Otherwise, we'll append B sub K, K, increment. Same thing, right? Yeah, that looks good. Fairly naive algorithm, but it's nice to start off with something that's not too hard. All right, so we'll go through this array. The same deal, right? These auxiliary data structures, these arrays, which we'll push onto. If I is odd, A dot add this guy. Otherwise, stick it there. A dot sort. This guy will be sorted descending. This guy will be sorted, descending. All right, and then we'll just interleave them. And if it's odd, then we'll do A equals this. Clear this guy. Turn A. Push A sub J plus plus. Otherwise, push B sub K plus plus. That's right. Cool. All right, let's do this in Kotlin, then move on. I n 0 until n. If I to 0, do RAB equals 2. These are two mutable lists. Mutable list event. A dot add. I. Otherwise, B to add, so I, B dot sort, reverse, B dot reverse, B dot sort. And go through it again, 0 until n, and we'll do chain k, f, oop, go. Now we're gonna have to return something different in this case, or we'll call it answer, mutable list, integers, stick it up there, return the answer. I guess we can stick it down here, it doesn't matter. And then push onto it. Okay, well, we need little squigglies because I need to, wait, no, I don't need the squigglies. So J plus plus, otherwise, B sub K plus plus, and then answer dot to int array. I think that works. Oh no. Should be not increasing. So it's sorted in reverse. What? And dot to int array. Really? Huh, this is weird. Okay, let me just print this out real quick, see what's going on. A and then print B. Oop. Print the answer. A, B, and the answer. 4, 2, 1, 3. Oh, it's backwards. Okay, because okay, do this. Boop. Boop. Yeah, I'm testing that rightmost bit differently. Okay, that looks legit. Oops. Okay, yay. All right, let's post this and then let's get going. Let's see. Place even on elements of the input array A into auxiliary arrays A and B to be sorted and interleaved as the answer. That works. Kotlin, JavaScript. Yeah, not the best solution, but you know, I'll come back here and maybe fix it up again after the contest, but we'll see. This is good enough for now, whatever. If you look at it, it's still a logarithmic solution. I mean, it's a near linear solution. It runs in of login, in login. Okay, so copy and paste these in here and let's get going. Python. All right, and then C++. Ooh, I might do this in Rust later on too. That might be cool. Okay, there we go. First one down. Second one, let's time this one, 6:01 a.m. Okay, that's where we'll start and see what happens. Negative and positive. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so if it's a positive value, regardless if it's positive or negative, we want to count each digit, right, to be greedily reordered as min, max, dependent upon plus or minus, right, is positive or negative. So case one, if it's a positive value, then we want to cherry pick smallest first. One has to come, I can note cannot have leading 0. Oop. Okay, and then if it's a negative value, right, it's the largest first, same thing. Largest first, don't have to worry about 0 here. 0 will never be the largest. Is it? Yeah, 0 will be at the end. Okay, so negative is easier. Positive just slightly, a little bit more. Gotta be careful. 2 to 10 to the 15th? Oh, okay. And it's huge, right? All right, shorten these things up. Long, okay. So let's transform this thing into a string then. Stick it in a string frame. Okay, and then we should be able to order each. Wait, hold on. We can just divide and get the digits right. While x if not x, that's a corner case, then the smallest arrangement is x, right? All you have is 0. What else can you do? Otherwise, while we have x, what we can do is take each digit and stick it in a map for counting the digits. Right, x, and then x to modulus 10. So basically we want to take the rightmost digit and then we can shrink x, count it, shift it. Okay, so that should be our count, and then if it's less than 0 or greater than 0 is what we want to consider. Okay, so if x is bigger than 0, we want to cherry pick all the 1s first, then the 0s. As for auto take in, let's just do this. We can just do a list of how we're going to take this and just hard code it 0 to 9 inclusive for each. So the order here will be, we'll take, since it's positive, right, we want to take the smallest, right? So it's 1, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. While m sub, we'll just do y is fine. So y, decrement it, and then stick it onto the answer that we're going to formulate. All right. Turn the answer in the end. Okay, so answer equals 10 times the answer plus this digit that we're going to stick on there. See if X is positive, return the answer. Otherwise return negative answer. So the answer plus y. That works. And then if, wait, hold on, the original X value. Y is X. Y exceeds 0. Y divided by equals 10. And then Y modulus 10. That works. Right, and then if X is negative and it's less than 0, then the order will be basically monotonically decreasing. It's verbose, but I don't know. It seems okay. 3, 2, 1, 0. While m sub y minus. Okay, so the code is the same. So let's do this order. Okay, so the order will be this. Oops. Or that. Positive or negative. And then this code is the same. Auto y in order. Yeah, that works. Okay. Uh-oh. Missing a semicolon. Oh, I thought I put that there. Oh well, whatever. Okay. It's not return a value. What? Where's it not returning a value? Non-void function does not return a value in all cases. Where would it not return a value? Why? Oh, duh. Oh, and wait. Oh, what am I doing? Got totally confused. 10 times answer plus y. All right, I want to shift it on to that. Negative 108. What? How is this possible? Oh. Yeah, that's about 103. 7605. 0 does not look right. Okay, so I think I need to keep track of positive and negative then. Positive. If it's not positive, then X, let's just negate it. Okay, I think that works. I didn't add the 0 though. Negative 7650. So that's not right. Let's do POS. Okay, that looks right. Oh, dang. $499, I'm missing the 0. Ooh, oops. Okay, so the 0 is a special case where we want to add it after the smallest one. Not necessarily like this. Okay, so my logic's off for this use case. This will still work. I think this code logic will work if I just stick zeros in here and to leave a bunch of zeros. It's kind of ugly, but whatever. And during the contest, this is probably what I do. Just to consider a 0 right after, is it 4 POS 1? Okay, no, that doesn't work because no, this is an incorrect strategy as well. Because answer, okay, I'd have to check if answer is 0. Sometimes you have to use 0, 0 at the end. Okay, so if not y and not answer, then we'll continue. Wait, no, just break. We can't use it. So basically, you can't have a leading 0. Right, you can't have a leading 0. Oh, that's not right. M sub y. Okay, otherwise we'll decrement it. Okay, that looks okay. 499. All right, let's do negative 4099. 9940. That looks right. Oh no. 550. Oh, okay. Yeah. So fundamentally, our logic is incorrect then. All right. All right. Fundamentally incorrect logic. Let's just think about this again. All right. So 5. Oh, it's only the very first one. So we only have 0 after only the very first one. So for the positive case, we can consider zeros after the first one. Maybe we don't need to explicitly set them here. 9. So if we have, so if it's positive and we have an answer and we have m sub 0, then we want to cherry pick this. And then take the y. While and times equals 10, m sub 0 minus minus. All right, it's positive, there's an answer, and there's a 0. All right. Otherwise, we'll take the y. I think that works. All right, 5059. 5059. Okay. No. 1. Um, The 0 at the very end. Big number. Yay. Okay. Not necessarily algorithmically complex or too fancy, but it does do the job. So whatever, right? So if it's 0, we return it, keep track if it's positive, take each individual digit. For positive values, it's monotonically non-decreasing. For negative values, it's monotonically non-increasing, right? And then a special case for the 0. It's a decent solution, whatever, 601 to 617, 16 minutes. Yeah, so speed. All right, let's do it again. So M will be our counter. Y equals X. While, let's see, if not X, return X. While Y, we'll do M sub Y modulus 10. Increment that, and then Y divided by equals 10, shift it over. And then I'm going to keep track if it's positive or negative. S equals 0 is less than X. If not positive, then X equals negative X. And in the end, we'll want to return the answer based upon that as well. Return, and if positive, otherwise negative answer. Okie dokie. Then order equals monotonically increasing values. 7, 8, 9, and then put a 0 at the end. Otherwise, if it's negative, if positive, otherwise if it's negative, we'll do it monotonically decreasing. I just wonder, maybe I can do this. Range 10 reverse. I reversed range 10. I don't know if this works or not. Let's see what happens. All right, so it should be 9 down to 0 inclusive. Okay, so for each y value in order, while m sub y sub y equals 1. Otherwise, we'll do while y, while answer and m sub 0. Answer is shifted over by 10, and then m sub 0 is decremented by 1. Otherwise, we'll take this guy, m sub y, and add it to the answer. 10 times the answer plus y. Answer. All right. It's taken a while. Uh-oh. Time limit exceeded. Doesn't like that giant one. Counter what does the counter end up being? It should be a whole bunch of zeros for this one. Let's do this, print M and then the order. What is this? Okay, so it doesn't like the way that the counter set up. Whatever. Let's change this then. Let's change it to a string, to an integer split, and we'll take the count of that. All right, so we do counter. Should we just make it a map? No. Counter, yeah, so int or cn star x list of that. I think that works. Looks like it's going to TLE again. What the heck? What's going on? For y in order. Oh, m sub y, stretch by 1, 0. It's not even printing this. What? Let me just comment this out. Let's see where it's getting stuck. What the heck? Let's just print m. Print out my counter, see what's going on. It should be, yeah, 15 zeros and a 1. Well, m sub y. So y minus equals 1. Is it getting stuck here with the zeros? Here I'd expect the answer to be 1. What? Sub 0. Integer. This doesn't make sense. Oh, we want to exclude it if it's 0 here, right? If it's non-zero. Is that right? I think I know what's going on. It's being decremented to -1. I think that works. No, it does not work. Oh, wow. Answer and multiplied by 1. What the heck? How is it 1? Just do 1, and then after we have an answer, then you multiply by 10, 15 times. Y and the answer. But y m sub y and the answer. Just print this debug info and see what's going on. Y m sub y and the answer is printed once. Um, Ugh, this is silly. What the heck is going on? The answer should be 1 at this point, and then we just put zeros at the end. What the heck? Not getting in here. Okay, yes, I do need to count them, right? Obviously. Okay, remove that part, just messing around. Okay, so that is right. Okay, I'm not starting to step on my own toes and confusing myself here. Keep it super simple, nothing too fancy, right? Your input, and I have 1 extra 0? Wow. I don't know. Okay, it doesn't like that while loop. So the counter's a little bit funky. Let's see. M sub y. Has to exceed 0. Why does it have 1 extra 0? What the heck? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 15 zeros. 15 zeros and 1, 1. My answer is this, though. Like 1 too many zeros. Excuse me. I'll add another 0 right here. If m sub y, then we can decrement it, right? Add that 1 more 0 there. Um, um, invalid test case. Oh, wait, what the heck is going on? Okay, that looks right. Now we're not adding it 1 more time at the end there. I don't really care less for this logic, though. I wonder if I need that now that I have this check in place. M sub y. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Oh no. 6. Order. Oh, if it's positive. Let's see, do m sub 0 and answer and it's positive. Otherwise, you don't want to stick that 0 in there. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Yay. Oh, man, what a pain. Oh, well. Okay, mems are map for account. Or let y equals x. Okay, so basically we want to count each of the digits. X. Let's do this. If not X, return X. Positive. Order. Array. No, just do this. So it's positive, then it's monotonically increasing order. And special logic for the 0. Otherwise, it's monotonically decreasing. We can do this array sub 10 dot keys in reverse. Think that works. Oh, hold on, let's see what happens. Let's return 0 for now. It's not a function. Wait, dot. Oh yeah, we can just map it, right? This should be fine. Map for the index. And then we can do 9 minus I. All right, so it'll be 9 minus 0, 9 minus 1, until 9 minus 9. Yep, that's right. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Return the answer in the end. Answer goes 0. Actually, it depends on if it's positive or not. If it's positive, we'll return the answer. If it's negative, we'll return negative answer. And then if it's not positive, then x goes negative x. That's for the modulus. We don't want a modulus against a negative value. That's not going to work out right. Okay, and then the order, we're going to go through each of these values y of order while m.get y while it's positive. We have an answer and we have m.get 0. I'll do answer times equals 10, m.set 0, negative 1 plus m.get 0. If m.get y, then we'll do answer equals 10 times the answer plus y. And then m.get or set, just basically decrement y by 1. Y. All right. Looks good. Nah, something's not looking right. Just hang in here. Time limit exceeded. Okay, it's probably this same thing. Just transform it to a string for the count. That's the character of string X split. Okay, transform that into a number, and then set it Y or 0. Still just sitting here. Y of order m dot get Y. Let's set Y. Get 0. Okay, let's just print some stuff out here real quick. My log. And the map in the order. Still hanging? Or is it hanging down here? I don't know. Ugh. Yeah, this isn't necessarily too complex. I'm having a hard time this morning. I need some more coffee. Map looks right. Okay, so it's getting stuck in here somewhere. And it could be the same thing where it's just gotta do this. Well, how about this? M dot, oh yeah, let's do this. M dot has Y and M dot get Y. M dot has 0. Is that right? Oh. Still giving me a hard time. I was hoping not to check it if it's greater than 0, but maybe I have to. Let's do this. 0 is bigger than this. I don't know where it's getting stuck. If it's not getting stuck on these conditionals, then I thought it was Y of order. All right, Y of order is fine. Okay, I'll just print this out. It should not get stuck. I'm not expecting to get stuck here now. Wait, oops. How about just if? Okay, I do expect to get stuck, right? I'm not decommitting Y this time. But I just want to print out some debug information, and I should have 15 zeros and one of each of these things. Oh, holy cow, okay. 15 zeros, 1, 1. Okay, those do look right. Okay, so my map is correct. My order is correct. So there's something going on with this loop where it's just not being decremented. This is kind of a shitty question. Whatever. I'm just kind of shitty at coding it. Why is this thing getting stuck? M dot set. And these JavaScript maps are junk. Oh, 5, 5, wow. 1, 2, 5. So I didn't add enough 5s onto here. Why am I not getting 2 5s? What the heck? One 5, 2 5. There's 2 5s. How is this possible? 1, 2, and then 5 at the end. We don't have a 0. That set y, -1, m dot get y. And you go 10 plus y. It's fine. Holy cow, I don't see what's wrong here. What the heck is this? If you have y, which is going to be 5, the count of y is greater than 0. Take 1. Take 1. Y, m dot get y. And the answer. M dot get y is 1. The heck? That has y, m dot get y. True, true. There's still 1 left over. So why are we not consuming that 1 5 that's still left over? What the heck is this? Piece of crap. Seriously, what the? 0 is. I don't really care less for these 0 comparisons. What the hell? How is this possible? We're printing 5. Y is 5. It has it. It has 1 more of it, but we're not consuming that 1 more of it. Oh, it's if. Wow. Damn it. I'm staring at the same problem over and over again in different languages. Definitely stepping on my toes. Well, I have room for improvement, obviously. Okay. Let's improve. Try not to get too bummed. All right. Positive. X is 0. We can return 0. If it's positive, then do this. So you can't modify the parameter itself. Let's do something like that. Okay, so it's positive, flip it, and then return. If it's positive, answer, otherwise negate the answer. Answer 0. Okay. So basically we want to do the same thing. We want to come up with the order and then, yeah, this is a crappy question. Yeah, honestly, this is a crappy question. Good practice, kind of, right? Kind of for coding, but algorithmically stupid, right? I mean, come on. Cherry pick, monotonically increasing or decreasing. Nothing too fancy. Okay, so our order will be a list of, let's see, if it's positive, be a list of 7, 8, 9, 0. Otherwise, it'd be a list of monotonically decreasing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Y in order. Well, it's positive, and we have an answer. And to count of each value x, mutable map of integers to integers. X is greater than 0. Into so x modulus 10 equals 1 plus m x modulus 10. Use the null collecting operator. And sub y exist. Okay, so decrement that, and then if we have m sub y and it equals 10 times the answer plus y, m sub y equals -1, subtract itself. Okay, that looks good. While this okay, so consume the zeros. Hold on. I want to consume the zeros inside of this thing. Okay, so 10 times the answer plus y will be the other part. Instead of 0, will be hard-coded here. Maybe there's a more clever way of doing that too. Whatever. Just go with this for now. Okay, and it equals 10 times the answer. So the 8 times equals 10. 10 times the answer plus y. M sub y equals -1 plus m sub y. Decrement that. Okay. Stick the answer here. Okay, something like this. Cannot be applied to long and int. Okie dokie. 0L. 0L. Answer has to be a long. What? Oh, one too many right brackets. Cannot infer type K inline property. Okay. It's a long. long to an integer. List of y will be the key, so we'll make these longs. Okay. Oop. Want to do this. Wait. Let's put parens around this guy. Exception. What? X modulus. Oh, okay. X modulus 10. What? Oh, okay. While m dot contains y and it has a count. If contains 0 and okay. Get a little bit more explicit there. That is not right. Not at all. Oh man. Wasting so much time on these non-algorithmically complex, just kind of pain in the ass questions. Not even worse than the last biweekly contest question. It was absolutely horrible. I think it's question 3. It had to do with like a clock. All right. Well, what the heck is going on here? For each count in m, let's just print this. When m sub x equals count. So you have 1 5 or 2 5s, 1 1 1 2. That's what I expect. Okay, nothing's printed. Nothing is printed here. Why? X modulus 10. What is X modulus 10? Should be in reverse, 525, isn't it? What the heck? While x equals negative x, it's, oh, it's not positive. Oops. Okay, that looks right. Let's try the other ones. Sample test cases. And then how about this one? Giant one. Looks right. It's kind of weird case here. Looks good. Okay. And we're good to go. Okay, finally we got there. Did the first 2. Okie dokie. It is a map to count each value or each digit of the input and cherry pick mono formulate the answer by cherry picking monotonically decreasing / increasing values based dependent upon x being positive or negative. X being positive, negative. That looks good. I guess note, beware of corner cases for 0 when formulating a positive answer. That was a little bit tricky. Other than that, though, it wasn't too bad. I don't know. Kind of stepping on my own toes for the most part. JavaScript, Kotlin, Python 3, C++. All right. And again, it would be another one that might be good to practice. Could be practice in the Rust. I'll probably do that afterwards, just to get a little bit more practice with the hash map in Rust. Okay, so copy and paste these, and then we'll be on to Q3. Hopefully, I have enough time for Q3 and Q4, but we'll see what happens. Worst case, I'll upsolve. It won't be the first time I missed the entire rodeo. Key, C++, grab this guy, and then we'll call it a day for Q2. Yeah, that's a decent solution. I don't know. This part's kind of ugly, dealing with the 0, but yeah, this is kind of ugly, but it could be worse. Could be better, could be worse. All right. Let's see how much time we have left here. We have man, I used up the whole contest. Okay, 18 minutes left for Q3. Design bit sets. All right. Bit sets. Actually, I'm gonna go grab some coffee. I'll be right back. Okay, on to Q3 here finally. I guess it's better late than never. Okay, so we're designing a bit set. Update the value of the bit, index to 1. Alrighty. The value is already 1, no change occurs. Unfix. Okay, set to 0. Flip it, fine. All. 1, there's at least 1. So all in 1, it seems like we want to have the accumulated count. Count we already have, so we can derive 1 and all from count, and then toString can be a linear scan. Okay. 10 to the 5 calls will be made in total. Flipping each bit. So C++ does have a bit set. I don't get it. C++ already has a bit set data structure. And Leetcode's really gone downhill. I really could care less for this contest and the last one. I mean, what is this? Design a bit set. Stupid. We can already use std bit set, right? I haven't used it in a while, but I have it as private bit set in the background. Like, let's do this. C++ bit set. Right. Utility function. Const expression bit set 1,000. Here, using set is this. Set s subsize. N equals size. Let's do I for this guy. Fix and unfix. S of I equals 0. S of I equals 1. S of I XOR equals 1. All turn count equals, okay, hold on. N and then K will be the amount of bits set. N is total, K is the amount set, fix. Okay, so if fix is set to 1 or 0, it's 1, okay, set to 1. S of I is already 1, and we return. Otherwise, it's 1, and we'll increment K here. If not S of I, then we're good. Oh, let's do this. What I do want is it to be set, so I can unset it. S of I equals 0 minus K. Flip. If S of I equals 0 minus K, else. Right, we'll flip it. S of I equals 1, increment K. Where's this white space? Count equals N. Turn count is greater than 0. Choose K. Wait, oh, go to count is fine. Count to be my encapsulated version of it. Turn K. Shrink these up. These things are tiny. All 1. Count. 2 string. String S. So all in bits we want to represent. Does it matter if we represent them from left to right or right to left? Set the bit at 5, 0, 1, 2, 3. Which one's the most significant? 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. So 0 is at the left, okay. All right, so if S of I, if it's set, then we'll do a 1, right? Otherwise, we won't. S dot push back. Y is 1. Otherwise, I'll push back to 0. Turn the string. Okay, something like that looks good. Cannot substitute and make it const. Oh, I thought this guy had a constant expression here. The heck? Yeah, whatever. Use of undeclared identifier I. Flip is int I? Or just flip the whole thing? Flips the whole thing. Okay, so that might be where the complexity is, flipping the whole thing. Flip is of in operation. Maybe we need to make that a little bit faster somehow. This of in operation may cause TLE. Something like that. Okay, let's see. It might TLE, especially since C++. It's unfair how hard the judge is against C++. Yeah, that's what I thought. It'll TLE, and this thing's gigantic. Still going. Still going. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see all those flips. Each of these flips is an O in operation. Okay, yeah, so it's kind of a pain in the ass, right? Another kind of pain in the ass question. The algorithmic complexity occurs due to the flip of in operation. So each flip we can keep track of whether it's opposite or not. It's opposite day. Let's see, flipped. Flipped is initially 0. Fix. If not flipped, then this is the logic. If flipped, then it's the opposite. If not flipped, this is the usual logic. Otherwise, if it is flipped, not S sub I, sub I equals 1, plus K. Flipped, XR equals 1. All. Okay, so it's flipped, or it's not flipped. This is the usual logic. Otherwise, we'll to count 0, 1. If it's not flipped, Otherwise, if it is flipped, there's more than one. If it is flipped, then it's going to be go down negative, I guess. Is that right? Count is less than 0. The zeros become ones, right? If it's not flipped, then we'll return k, otherwise return n minus k. I guess total inversion, right? Okay, so do a flip for each of these things. Okay, now if this doesn't work, I'm just going to say that I'm going to call it a day. These questions are not enjoyable. Not, oops, not flipped. 1. Otherwise, it's a 0. Not flipped. 0. Otherwise, it's a 1. Okay. See what happens here. This one there. See if it TLEs or not. If it's correct, maybe it's right. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Oh, totally wrong. Okay, so my logic is not right when you flip back and forth. Flip x equals 1. Yeah, okay. Okay, whatever. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes. And so far, these questions kind of suck. That is the lack algorithmic complexity and have a surplus of pain in the ass to implement code. Yeah, I mean, it's a good practice for coding I don't know, it's a little bit more trivial, but whatever. Okay, yeah, I think that I'm gonna call it a day. 2 minutes left, so I don't know if I'm gonna fix this in 2 minutes. I probably have to write down what's going on and debug it. So, there's a couple that are off. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Cheers. If not my best contest, not the worst, though. Well, definitely not the most enjoyable. But whatever. See ya.